Here we go. I'm Zeno. This is my new channel going up on anyway. I got my old channel which is Zeno on YouTube. My new one is Zeno, which this one's gonna be on. Which this one I put on. Talking prematurely. Anyway, this is Izzy Hood Tour Guide Part 3. I'm outside the new build, the new stadium I should say. You can see where I'm at. I'm outside the Gunner Stadium. Okay, the new one. This is down the road from Highbury. We're basically on Hornsey Strip, but this is, you might as well say Holloway, in between Highbury and Finsbury Park, which is that way. Alright, so I'm going to take you around the stadium on a briefing, and then I'm going to make this a two-part Izzy Hood tour for part 3. That's what I'm intending to do anyway. So this is the Emirates. This is the Ghana Stadium. This is actually their third stadium, because a lot of people don't know the Gunners originated from South Woolwich, Arsenal. That's how they got the name Arsenal. They took their name from the army barracks, which was Woolwich Arsenal, and then sometime during the earlier part of last century they moved to Highbury, and then after, in the early noughties, they moved here. Some people training there, normal. Other motivated people up in the early morning tip. It's early out here, just approaching 10. Got a lot of trainers. Some more trainers there. Alright. People probably watching me like I'm a tourist. It's my old area. I'm just gonna show people around quickly. That's Danny! How you doing, Danny? Yes, brother. Yes. My guy. So I'm just gonna show you around some of my guys there. That's Big Danny. Nice to get him in. There we go. Just gonna take you around the stadium. It's quite big. I don't think I've got time to take you around all of it. Obviously, that's the little bridge bit there. That we're coming onto over here. The stairs I just came up over that way, there's two sides to them. I'm gonna show you something. That's the Henri, by the way, I can't miss that out. Get a bit closer now for this. This is stuff you can't really be missing. So, there's the Henri. There they got the Henri statue. And he's the most capped Arsenal striker player of all time. He overtook Ian Wright. So I can't do this without showing you big Thierry Henry. There we go. That's a close up. That's Henry there. And these are the Arsenal legends. You see they got Henry right in the middle. He's the main man. Let's be honest, you got Ian Wright right next to him. You got Alan Smith. We got Aaron Ramsey, he's managed to make his way there. You got Patrick Vieira. We got Perez. We got Rockcastle from the 80s. We got Ray Parlour, very underrated. People don't give him as much credit as he deserves. Very big Arsenal midfielder in the 90s. We got Carnu. We got Alan Sunderland. We got Charlie George. These are series players. And over here, I can't miss out Paul Merson, Lundberg, obviously Seaman, the legend, Dennis Bergkamp, Brian Talbot, Sol Campbell, probably our best defender with Adams. I ain't gonna skip him out either. And Andre Archavin. Alright, where's Adams? Adams is here somewhere. No, they don't have Adams. How disrespectful. But oh well. There we go. Alright, so that bit is that bit there. starting to rain, so I'm going to try and make this, starting to drizzle down, so I'm going to try and make this quick. Remember, it's a two-part I'm trying to do. Alright, now here is Adams. Okay, they didn't have him on that wall over there. I don't know, maybe he didn't score enough goals, but he was Arsenal's captain for over 10 years, easily. That's Adams. There's Ian Wright again. There's Burkamp. There you can see him. I think we slow down to show you Adams actually. There we go. Alright, there's Adams. Got some players in black and white. We'll be going back to them before, you know, advanced times there. Don't discredit them either way, they done their thing. Keep going now. It's like a bridge, and then we cross over here. Once you come past this walk through here, this walkway, bridge, whatever you want to call it, then we enter into my old zones, which is Highbury. Which you can see you're coming up to. Yeah. My bad, people. I just picked up on some energy. Maybe I'm being assumptuous. Either way, that's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. There we go. Back at now. Bam. Don't mind me talking out loud. So there we go. This is Drayton Park here. This is Drayton Park. Once we come through here, we're basically in Highbury now. Septicons are everywhere, so I don't have them post. Let me just show you this now, just to show you this wasn't here. This is quite new. That's Highbury. That's Highbury Library. And we're in M5, Martini Road. See over here. Alright, M5 Islam. Alright, so I have to pause up the something. Be back on here right now. Alright, I'm in my old ends officially. I'm from this side of Highbury. I'm going to show you the old stadium. These estates coming up here is all but court. I spent a lot of my adolescent years, formative years, running around these estates with my old school homies that I ain't seen. I don't know if they're alive still, like Devon, Johnson, Nathan Sterling, Alamin, Hanks, he's still about, thank God. Habibu, he's still about, thank God. I can keep naming names, but if I shouted you out there, then because obviously man holds you in high esteem. Other people, Sadiq, I've mentioned him as well. There we go. Alright, just going to show you the old stadium and leave it as that. Furthermore, I might spoil you and show you a bit of Highbury blocks. This ain't proper Highbury blocks. This is where I grew up, but the part of Highbury estates that's recognised is the official Highbury estate and Highbury quadrant, which is down the road from Highbury estate. This is all but cool. Yeah, and it's got man them here. Should do the size of it, but guess what? The man them here didn't really make a strong impact as the ones from the other side, where I basically more time found myself residing. But I'm from this part of Highbury here originally. I've lived all over since But then as I've gotten older into my early part of my adult early 20s, I was living on this strip across the road over there. But I'm going to tell you which door, it doesn't really matter, I'm not there no more. I was living there with Margie. Yes, of course. So this as you can see, that's Albert Court. Them fences weren't there. We used to ride cars there, stolen cars, park them around the back. Little funny shit used to go around the back. Funny shit, but you know, curriculum activities, so to speak. These are new builds. These are attached to the old station, which I'm coming up to now. I'm going to show you the main part for now. My Izzy tour guide, part 3. So they kept the stadium, obviously not for football purposes. They converted it into private flats, private estates, and this is it here. Okay, that wasn't there before. That was the old stadium, and they've turned it into privates. Okay, I'm gonna have a little look in for you, because I know a lot of you guys ain't even been through here. Well, I have. That door's not always open. I've been through here because I know people that lived here. Don't know if they still do. Okay, this is private. That means I shouldn't even be here, but I'm here uninvited, a crash party. I feel like that sometimes. So you see this part here, see it, private property. You see it? That's private property. My guy that was living here, he said something about, I think he had the house, he had a flat on the, or apartment, whatever you want to call it, on the second floor. He said he was paying like 800 a month, but that was back in 2010, 11. So I don't know if that's still the same. All right, here we go. Keep it moving. Just going to show you the front of the building of the old stadium. This is the east stand. So obviously that on top, behind that side, if you use your common sense, would obviously be the north. Over that side's the west stand. And the part I just came from, the back of Albert Court, would have been the south. This is where I've seen former managers like Graham. See there. So now I'm going to move on. It's the old van, that's the entrance. That was the main entrance where the lane coming for the car park, where all the like press or whoever used to come through this door here. Okay, back now. Pulls up with something. So now I'm in Highbury Quadrant. Now we're like literally smack bang in the middle of Highbury. Here we go. Highbury Quadrant, very big estate. Alright, there's a lot of blocks, mate. And it's very active around there, even till now. Without saying too much, I used to reside around these ways. And people around here are my people, but guess what? I don't really go backwards. I spent the earlier part of my life in these estates. Then I basically upped the ante type of thing and started fucking with Highbury estate man, who were at that time a lot more active, and a lot more of them, despite being a smaller estate. Plus my brother was around them with, okay, shout out to my big bro. So obviously as I got older and I got a bit more caught up in activities, criminality, wanted to get more money, you know, I I took to that side of the highway to get myself more positioned and to be on big road, but more for my own reasoning of trying to, you know, push the grind, or my elevation self, to elevate myself at that time on what I was on then. Alright, this is all past tense stuff. No one don't grind no more. I don't really need to do none of that. I'm not really into that. And for the record of the day, I'm just someone who I focus on the entrepreneur and that, so I don't grind because there's no need for me to grind. Alright, peeps. Yes, brother. So this is Harvey Quadrant. People just know me. I haven't been around here in months. I'm trying to stay disguised. Good for them. But yeah, they're the twin statues. Very famous. Twin statues of the twins. So that's why it's called that. Alright. And then moving on, I'm just going to show you the shops. The corner shop, which wasn't there initially. This got put there though, like, let's say 2-3 years after I started hanging around these ways, which is over there. It's been there since. So that's been there, let's say, since 2000, let's say like 2006. In fact, that's more than a few years since I started venturing out these ways. I started coming around these ways from like 2001. That shop's been there anyway. You can see it there by that new build, yellow bricks. And say hello to the shopkeeper. I ain't really got time for that right now. Try and make it snappy. I think I might have to show you how we're staying on leave it as that.